The Electrix tweaker gives you DJ-style control over your Ableton Live performance. It includes a 2-channel mixer with CROSSFADER, a grid of 32 multicolor buttons, 8 drum pads, and navigation controls. It is fully USB powered and includes MIDI in and out ports to chain and sync other devices. The session view can be navigated using the 4 directional buttons at the top of the control surface. Tracks are assigned to the mixer channels using the large navigation encoder. The track assignment is highlighted on the bottom row of the grid. Blue cells represent audio or MIDI tracks, and red cells represent return tracks. By default, the mixer navigation is locked to the clip grid. Press the large encoder to unlock it to span the entire set. This way you can easily focus the mixer channels onto the return tracks. The first 3 rows of the grid are used to launch clips, and the last button on each row launches the entire scene. And the bottom row stops the clips. The 2 knobs at the top of the control surface are used for master and cue volumes. You can assign any track to either side of the CROSSFADER on the fly. A is green, B is red, or off. If you're using the cue function with a multi-output sound card, the solo button becomes the headphone cue button. The shift button is located at the bottom right corner of the grid. You can use it to jump to a different location in your session using the grid. By default, track selection follows the left mixer channel. You can change it by holding Shift and pressing the other channel's CROSSFADER assigned button. The encoders were programmed specifically to control the high, mid, and low bands of Live's EQ3, and they also control the first 3 parameters of other devices. Pushing the top encoder toggles the device on and off. Pushing the bottom encoder selects the next device in the chain, and the middle encoder selects the previous device. When a MIDI track is armed, you can use the drum pads to play and record MIDI notes. The pads can be transposed using Shift to access up to 64 notes. You can use MIDI Learn to overwrite individual controls without affecting the rest of the control surface. Here we're programming the OVERDUB function to the center navigation button so we can record some drum patterns.